Exodus chapter 34. And the Lord said unto Moses, Hew thee 2 tables of stone, like unto the first, and I will write upon the tables the words that were in the first tables, which thou breakest in pieces. And be ready in the morning, that thou mayest come up early unto the mount of Sinai, and wait there for me in the top of the mount. But let no man come up with thee, neither let any man be seen throughout all the mount. Neither let the sheep nor cattle feed before this mount. Then Moses hewed 2 tables of stone, like unto the first, and rose up early in the morning, and went up unto the mount of Sinai, as the Lord had commanded him, and took in his hand 2 tables of stone. And the Lord descended in the cloud, and stood with him there, and proclaimed the name of the Lord. So the Lord passed before his face, and cried, the Lord, strong, merciful, and gracious, slow to anger, and abundant in goodness and truth, reserving mercy for thousands, forgiving iniquity, and transgression, and sin, and not making the wicked innocent, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, and upon children's children, unto the 3rd and 4th generation. Then Moses made haste and bowed himself to the earth, and worshipped, and said, O Lord, I pray thee, if I have found grace in thy sight, that the Lord would now go with us, for it is a stiff-necked people, and pardon our iniquity and our sin, and take us for thine inheritance. And he answered, Behold, I will make a covenant before all thy people, and will do marvels, such as have not been done in all the world, neither in all nations, and all the people among whom thou art shall see the work of the Lord, for it is a terrible thing that I will do with thee. Keep diligently that which I command thee this day. Behold, I will cast out before thee the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Take heed to thyself, that thou make no compact with the inhabitants of the land whither thou goest, lest they be the cause of ruin among you. But ye shall overthrow their altars, and break their images in pieces, and cut down their groves. For thou shalt bow down to none other god, because the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God. Lest thou make a compact with the inhabitants of the land, and when they go a-whoring after their gods, and do sacrifice unto their gods, some man call thee, and thou eat of his sacrifice. And lest thou take of their daughters unto thy sons, and their daughters go a-whoring after their gods, and make thy sons go a-whoring after their gods. Thou shalt make thee no gods of metal. The feast of unleavened bread shalt thou keep. 7 days shalt thou eat unleavened bread, as I commanded thee, in the time of the month of Abib. For in the month of Abib thou camest out of Egypt. Every male that first openeth the womb shall be mine. Also all the firstborn of thy flock shall be reckoned mine, both of beeves and sheep. But the first of the ass thou shalt buy out with a lamb, and if thou redeem him not, then thou shalt break his neck. All the firstborn of thy sons shalt thou redeem, and none shall appear before me empty. 6 days shalt thou work, and in the 7th day thou shalt rest, both in earing time and in the harvest thou shalt rest. Thou shalt also observe the feast of weeks in the time of the firstfruits, of wheat harvest, and the feast of gathering fruits in the end of the year. Thrice in a year shall all your men children appear before the Lord Jehovah God of Israel. For I will cast out the nations before thee, and enlarge thy coasts, so that no man shall desire thy land, when thou shalt come up to appear before the Lord thy God thrice in the year. Thou shalt not offer the blood of my sacrifice with leaven, neither shall aught of the sacrifice of the feast of Passover be left unto the morning. The first ripe fruits of thy land thou shalt bring unto the house of the Lord thy God. Yet shalt thou not see the kid in his mother's milk. And the Lord said unto Moses, Write thou these words, for after the tenor of these words I have made a covenant with thee and with Israel. So he was there with the Lord 40 days and 40 nights, and did neither eat bread nor drink water. And he wrote in the tables the words of the covenant, even the 10 commandments. So when Moses came down from Mount Sinai, the 2 tables of the testimony were in Moses' hand, as he descended from the mount. Now Moses wist not that the skin of his face shone bright, after that God had talked with him. And Aaron and all the children of Israel looked upon Moses, and behold, the skin of his face shone bright, and they were afraid to come near him. But Moses called them, and Aaron and all the chief of the congregation returned unto him, and Moses talked with them. And afterward all the children of Israel came near, and he charged them with all that the Lord had said unto him in Mount Sinai. So Moses made an end of communing with them, and had put a covering upon his face. But when Moses came before the Lord to speak with him, he took off the covering until he came out. Then he came out, and spake unto the children of Israel that which he was commanded. And the children of Israel saw the face of Moses, how the skin of Moses' face shone bright. Therefore Moses put the covering upon his face, until he went to speak with God.